puck is down, and we are underway in East Lansing. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Geary with a nice interception there. He'll get it over to Russell. The Spartans will come right into the offensive zone. A battle there at the boards. And by Ernest E. Howard, gonna bat that puck up. Schifsky gets a stick on it first, but Strabak with a great keep in at the blue line. That puck will get sent out into neutral ice at the red line. Danny Russell's gonna hit it over to Stramo. Stramo gets pushed down from his knees, trying to slide that puck forward. The Wolverines take control. Tyler Duke sending it up for Schifsky. He got tripped up. Nick Andrews, a good defensive play there by him. He'll hit it back for Gucciardi. Gucciardi up to O'Connell, and it looks like O'Connell just got a little too quick getting that puck over. We'll have an offside call. Some quick play already in the first few seconds of this one. So we'll take a face-off in the neutral zone.
Yeah, both these teams looking really just on it. You know they've been preparing extra for this one. Know that this rivalry is coming, but the sticks are just getting in defensively already. Both teams skating hard, but I love what I'm seeing to disrupt passes from either side.
Rayu Mullen trying to wrap that one around for Werner. Rayu Mullen has to go get his own puck back in the corner. Pass up to Edwards. Edwards firing that puck. Hallam was able to get in front of Andrews. Gucciardi with a huge block there. He put his body on the line, but looks like he got his hand on that puck, so we're gonna have a stoppage on the ice as we get a look at head coach Brandon Naranjo in his third season at the helm of his alma mater. Has quite the resume already with this team, having a bit of a slower season than they'd normally have, but still such a talented group of guys that he has underneath him. And he's had both of these coaches have had a lot of success just in 3 seasons with their respective schools.
They've been on not parallel paths, but just down the road from each other, kind of starting off at the same time and taking these programs to really nice heights. 2 20-win seasons in a row for Brandon Naranjo. He went 9-4-3 versus MSU as a player, but Adam Nightingale went 2-3-2 versus Michigan as a player. Both of these alumni coaches in his third season, 64-32 and 8, and it's taken this program from really one of its more down times that it's had in its history to where it is now at the top of the Big Ten.
After an offsides call, there's another face-off in the neutral zone. Won by the Spartans. Shouty, pass up the slot to West, instead of making the shot. Basgall with a shot there, deflected off the stick of Tyler Duke. Shouty fighting for that one in the corner. Manisto's gonna go behind the net. Big hit there on Duke. The puck is loose, a few sticks in the way. Coming away with his Tiernan Shouty, slides it over to Kelly. Kelly's held up on the boards, keep control of that puck, wraps it around the boards, intended for Shouty. Shouty trying to send it back to Manisto. He gets hit on the boards by Fantilli, and now here come the Wolverines. Lost that puck. Tanner Kelly bringing it back the other way. Kelly fires a shot. Corpy just knocking that one away. Geary keeping it in the blue line. He'll fire a shot. Looks like Fantilli got the block on his stick. There's Jarecki on the ice. He takes a spill. Puck goes over to Ethan Edwards. Edwards, cross-ice pass, no Wolverines there. Geary is able to get it, but right back. Geary sends the cross-ice pass and goes into the stick of Edwards. Team's doing a great job at really getting in each other's way, not letting these passes head around as Horkoff trying to break through the defensive players for Michigan State. That one will be taken away by Griffin Jarecki. Jarecki flipping that one in. Shane Van Sage going behind the net to fight Corpy for it, who was way out of his net. Ray Mullins able to corral that puck, send it out of the offensive zone for the Wolverines. Back behind Augustine is Gucciardi. Gucciardi over to Andrews. Andrews for Van Sage. Van Sage losing that puck for a second, regains control. Horkoff right there at the blue line. Looks like that one was hit off his body. Have a stoppage on the ice.
Cameron Corpy playing really physically back there in goal. He goes out of the net, even though clearing away, Shane Van Sage was ahead of that Michigan defensive line, so he knew that a hit might be coming, but he expertly evades that, passes it off, and the coaching staff has to like that from him, just stopping any chance at a Spartan advance.
Fight in the Spartan zone. Gucciardi sending that one high, flying into the offensive zone. Isaac Howard versus Haiti. Haiti, a great play to get that away from one of the nation's leading scorers. The puck will go back down deep into the Spartan zone. Andrews hit by Schifsky. They're fighting in the corner. Nice move there by Stramel to come get that puck away. Pass up to Gucciardi. Gucciardi trying to slide that one forward for Russell. Good job by Duke just to tip that puck over to Truscott. Fight on the boards, won by the Spartans. Basgol dumping that one in, ringing it around the boards. Stramel is there. Truscott with the puck behind his own net, sends it up. Lukashevich on the ice for the Spartans now. He'll get that one over to Howard. Howard setting up Stramel in front. Another shot there by Larson and saved by Corpy. Earnesty behind the net, flipping that one out. Basgol couldn't keep it in. He'll chase. Jackson Hallam hot on his trail, but he'll send that one up for Stramel. Stramel to Larson. Looks like a stoppage on the ice there.
Gonna get a center zone face-off there, but Michigan State starting to apply that pressure. We know they can. That shot just off and saved by Corpy. He's done a really good job just staying calm back there in the net, because Michigan State has definitely had more dangerous offensive chances so far. Nothing yet for either team, though.
Larson with the puck, trying to connect with Dorwart, finds the stick of Evan Werner instead. Tyler Duke, pass off the boards, couldn't quite keep it. That puck is loose. Carson Dorwart will find it over to Geary. Geary with a great pass up to O'Connell. He's there and ready. O'Connell taking the puck behind the net, keeping control, taking his time. Pass up to Andrews. Andrews to Gucciardi. Gucciardi firing that one. Looks like it was blocked off the skate of Larson. And now the Wolverines looking to come the other way. Werner couldn't get past Andrews. Dorwart corrals that puck. Great interception there from LaPointe. Big hit there as LaPointe goes careening over Andrews. Puck to Trey Augustine. He'll put the glove down.
That DDD pass on the blue line from Nick Andrews to David Gucciardi. How about David Gucciardi? The last 4 games, he's had 3 goals. It's not really his game, but man, he has been really good. And you can see that hit there on Nick Andrews by LaPointe going the other way. He's trying to disrupt anything. Any of these guys on the ice can score on these teams. So got to stay on it at all times, no matter who's got the puck.
Yeah, you mentioned David Gucciardi, who just sent that puck up for Manisto. It's going to go all the way. Corpy will bat that one away, but he now has a career best in points after his efforts versus Ohio State and Minnesota. Very impressive from the senior blue liner. So he'll get the puck over to Andrews, up to Shouty. Shouty couldn't quite keep that one, almost goes flying in to the Wolverine bench, but that puck goes right back to his stick. He'll get the pass over to Andrews. Andrews sending that one up, wrapping it around the boards. Corpy pulling it out of his net for Rayu Mullen. Good interception there by Basgol on the Spartan head. Pass up to Jarecki. Jarecki over to Kelly. Kelly firing that one off the stick of Corpy. Shouty picks it up in the corner. Jarecki trying to keep up with Edwards. He maintains control of that puck. Rayu Mullen sending that one flying all the way down toward Augustine. We'll have it called back for icing. We've mentioned Dakota Rayu Mullen, the freshman. His brother, Dylan St. Cyr, a name familiar to some Spartan fans. The grad transfer, spent a year at Michigan State. Now his younger brother playing for the opposite team.
Yeah, the Michigan State offense ahead of the goalie. 100 goals so far, 5th in D1. Whole lot of assists. This team is just dangerous from everywhere. Top of D1 and top of Big Ten.
West couldn't keep that puck in. It'll go down to Augustine. He'll slide that one forward for Basgol. The puck's out loose. Truscott got there before Mikey D'Angelo could. And here comes Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer has time and space, trying to fire a shot, stopped by Augustine. And we have a delayed penalty on the ice. Looks like that one's gonna go on Patrick Geary. Not too happy about it.
2 minutes for hooking.
So Geary with the hooking call there, and this dominant Wolverine power play is gonna get an opportunity on the man advantage.
Yeah, a lot of goals happened off the power play when you have 20 penalties in that last matchup between Michigan State and Michigan. But Geary, just as those Wolverines were advancing, tries to hook one of them back. He's gonna do the time for it. You see the first power play of the night here for Michigan.
So the #1 penalty kill in the conference going up against the best power play, and Michigan ranking 3rd in the nation with their power play. So not a penalty the Spartans want to take, but also the Spartans with a very good kill. Going to see what comes of this man advantage with 13:23 to go in the first. Manisto now with an opportunity, shorthanded. Manisto firing a shot, saved by Corpy. We mentioned how good of a penalty kill, and Tommy Manisto right there with the shorthanded opportunity.
Yeah, Michigan State under Adam Nightingale has been so good on the penalty kills. You can see there, 808 kill percentage to Michigan's 218 power play percentage. Good for best in both, but in the game on January 18th, Charlie Stramel had a shorthanded goal off the sticks of Howard and Orovets. So that is always a possibility. This team's so good at killing penalties that they can just turn it right around on you. And Manisto and Stramel were right up there with that opportunity.
Truscott firing that puck up. The pass is intercepted by Strabak, but he has that taken away by Hallam, going to fight in the corner. Gucciardi coming away with the puck. He'll clear it down the length of the ice. Corpy will have to set that one down for Truscott. Truscott looking to get past Shouty, sends it behind him for Schifsky. Schifsky over to Whitelaw. Cross ice pass for Hallam. Puck gets wrapped around the net. The stop is there. He has to fight off a few Spartans. Puck goes loose. Another fight in the corner. Michigan State will clear under a minute to go in the power play for the Wolverines. Truscott going back into his own zone once again to retrieve the puck.
Love what I saw from Nick Andrews on that last shift. Skated so hard to get at that Michigan player behind the net.
Because it looks like we're going to have another penalty now called here.
Michigan penalty number 44.
Edwards with the puck, taking his time. 4v4, Isaac Howard almost had an opportunity. He was left behind him. Stramel's there to pick it up, and now the Spartans are back on full strength and on the power play. Spartans will have about 1:15 on the man advantage. Isaac Howard over to Dorwart. Dorwart racing in. Russell, nice pass behind him to Basgall. Basgall over to Howard. Howard across the door. Dorwart fires a shot, and he'll score! Carson Dorwart goes top shelf for the first goal of this game, and the Spartans take the lead on the power play.
Now that is chemistry. That is what, in the ancient times, they drew up hockey to look like. Basgall, patient with it, passes it over to Howard, patient with it, gets it over to Dorwart, who snipes it, top shelf, right past Corpy, couldn't even react. Man, that, you could see the physical chemistry between those guys. Those were some of the cleanest passes I've seen, right onto the stick. So skilled, every single one of them, and finding its way through that tight Michigan box that they were trying to create around to in that penalty kill box. But man, when that shot comes in from Carson Dorwart, so much went into it, but there's no stopping that. That is exciting.
Dorwart, he was tied for the team lead with Larson and Basgall for 3 power play goals. Well, he'll take the lead all for himself with that one. 4 power play goals on the season for Carson Dorwart. He has a point in every series. Is right there. Tiernan Shouty right off the face-off. The puck is still loose in front of Corpy. Now Shouty's in a headlock from LaPointe. Chaos in front of the net right off of that face-off.
What a clean face-off win that was to create it, though. Tanner Kelly had it back in straight to the left, which is what created that shot attempt. Bounced off a couple sticks, and then it's Shouty that's kind of trying to rake it in past Corpy in the scrum that gets a couple extra hands on him. Nobody likes when you're up in their goaltender like that, but puck wasn't covered yet.
Yeah, great face-off win for the Spartans there to create that opportunity. That third line, they will always be trouble in that offensive zone. Here comes David Gucciardi. He wraps that one around. Truscott was there, passes it up to Schifsky. That one being fired in by O'Connell will go right into the chest of Corpy.
And the face-off wins have been so important for the Spartans this season. Have struggled with it past 2 seasons, but they've had some really clean looks, and all it takes is one really clean face-off win. David Gucciardi got his first goal against Minnesota off one of the cleanest face-off wins we've seen in the Big Ten, straight to him and straight a shot on goal. So every single face-off can be important. That's an overlooked stat a lot of the time.
Stramel and a stop on the face-off won by the Wolverines. Rayu Mullen got it off the circle, send it into the neutral zone. Whitelaw has speed against Gucciardi, but Gucciardi's able to get out in front of him. Puck battle in corner. What a great defensive play there that was by David Gucciardi. Big hit, Russell on Hallam. Wolverines still with the puck, firing a shot. That one wide, shot coming from Edwards. Puck's gonna wrap all the way around. Rayu Mullen chasing after it. Hot on his trail is Howard. Rayu Mullen sending that puck all the way the length of the ice. That one called back for icing. Some time for Michigan, still on the man advantage. This could be a huge momentum shift, and it's a huge kill for Michigan State. Let's see what the Wolverines can do with this time. Hage sends that puck over to Edwards. Back over to Hage. Wolverines taking their time. Hage over to Edwards. Edwards, Horkoff, he'll fire a shot and a save by Trey Augustine. Snagging that one out of the air.
Yeah, and stealing it right from the stick of TJ Hughes, who was waiting right there for the deflection. Wanted it near side, but Augustine almost steals it right from the front of his stick. Great play from Augustine there. But just to wrap it up, we still have that interference on Lukashevich, but then the 5-minute was for Danny Russell with a hit to the head. They said that that hit was dangerous, that he laid on the other end of the ice. So that's where the 5-on-3 is coming from in this side. Both players assessed a penalty.
And there's 2 clears in a row from the Spartans. The Wolverines looking to come back. Page, one of the nation's leading scoring freshmen, breaking into the zone. Horkoff couldn't quite keep his stick on that puck. Werner back over to Hage, right in front for Horkoff. Hughes to Hage, over to Edwards, back to Hage, fires a shot from the slot, a bouncing puck. Augustine can't see it, and the Spartans will clear it just for a moment. Another opportunity there, and a goal for the Wolverines. They answer right back. Looked like that one was coming from TJ Hughes. So make that 11-game point streak 12 as he continues to be the leading, having the longest point streak of any D1 hockey player. And right there, the Wolverines answer right back, and they'll still have 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go on the man advantage.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Backfiring that one in, blocked by Edwards. He'll send it out, but Geary will keep it in the blue line. He fires a shot. That one looks like it goes off the skate of O'Connell.
Number 20, Daniel Russell.
Moldenhauer gets tripped up. That's going to be a penalty there on Geary. As it is announced that Danny Russell was given a game misconduct. So in the first period, the Spartans lose one of their top scorers in that top line, Danny Russell. So some things will have to shift in the Michigan State lines, as their extra skater tonight was a defenseman, but Geary immediately called there for the trip. Cut and clear tripping call right there on Patrick Geary. So the Wolverines, yet another opportunity on the power play. If you're Coach Adam Nightingale, this is not what you wanted from your team. You want them to be more controlled. Emotions are gonna rise, penalties are gonna happen, but after that prolonged stretch of a penalty, you lose Danny Russell. Now another kill. This is rough for the Spartans, and a great opportunity if you're the Wolverines to capitalize here before going into the intermission.
Yeah, and that was just for Geary. Moldenhauer almost had a lane there to go one-on-one, able to
Shane Van
trip him up.
Soggy winning a foot race here. He goes for the short-handed opportunity and is stopped by Corpy, but wow, what speed there from Van Soggy to get in front and get that shot.
Yeah, just going a little fast there. Couldn't quite get the shot that he wanted on it. Just goes right into Corpy's pads. But you said not what Adam Nightingale wants, to lose one of his players and to have to kill this many penalties, but this is a crucial time here in the first period. If you can kill this penalty, that gives you a lot of momentum if you're the Spartans, and then able to use that into the second period. Got to use anything that you can here in this rivalry, and that's just something, because Michigan has done a really good job of creating chaos on their penalty, on their power plays so far. See if they're going to do that down low once again, trying to impact the vision of Trey Augustine. That's why they got that goal there earlier.
Schifsky bringing the puck in for the Wolverines. Looking to tack on another on the power play again. A very dominant team on the man advantage. Whitelaw with the puck now in the corner. Pass up to Edwards at the blue line, across to Hallam. Hallam just lost that one for a second. Carson Dorwart didn't waste an opportunity to poke that one out of the zone. Couldn't get the clear all the way, but buys the Spartans some time. Under a minute to go in the power play for the Wolverines. Hage over to Hughes. Borkoff with a nice pass behind him. Whitelaw firing a shot. Augustine kicking that one just wide. Whitelaw on the circle once again, couldn't quite hold on to that puck. Puck gets cleared down the length of the ice, 35 seconds remaining. Truscott gets the puck from Corpy. Hit by Shouty there, they got tangled up, but a great job by Hughes to get puck for his teammate. Hughes blows a tire. Van Soggy's gonna get that puck. Another shorthanded opportunity here for Shane Van Soggy. Freshman on freshman, him and Michael Hage. Hage hits Van Soggy on the boards. The Wolverines getting the puck back, 15 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes Werner. Werner losing that puck. Spartans hitting it out just to the neutral zone.
Great poke from Jagucciardi.
The Spartans back to full strength, but not safe yet, as there was an opportunity right there in front of the net for Hughes. He couldn't get the shot. Now here comes Tanner Kelly. Tanner Kelly gets around his defender, couldn't fire the shot, still in control of that puck. Howard's there to help him. Howard firing the shot, and a save by Corpy, and chaos erupting in front of the net. The emotions already hot as Kelly and Ernest are absolutely going after it after the whistle.
And the referee gets in between them, trying to separate them, but he still can't. Kelly and Ernest shaking each other, trying to get after it and land something, but they're still going. You can see the pushing and shoving that happened there, and finally they're able to be separated. But who's going to capitalize off this? Michigan State able to kill that penalty, and we've got both of them going into the box now.
Yeah, Kelly's not too happy about that one. Him and Ernest at the box, and some words being exchanged as well between Howard and Draper. Both 2 minutes for roughing for them, so 4-on-4 to end this period. The penalty minutes keep stacking up, but what else could you expect as you see those two are trading some words still in the box.
Now, still both angry about what went down, but Tanner Kelly just taking the far side, and it was Tyler Duke who had just come in for Michigan, and he was kind of backtracking because he was just jumping over the boards, and Tanner Kelly used that against him, able to sneak past him, get a shot on, but that's what led to that scrum in front of the net, and ultimately this 4-on-4.
Moldenhauer took that puck away from Isaac Howard. The Wolverines in control with 1:40 remaining in the first period, knotted up at 1-1. Draper firing that one in. Augustine makes the glove save. A lot of open ice, 4v4 to end out this first period, and we'll have a bit of it to start the second as well.
Yeah, the team's timed up with 9 shots on goal. Just trying to get something on. That Trey Augustine has been so good.
Face-off won by the Wolverines. Edwards corralling that puck, sends it back for Hallam, firing a shot. Blocked right in front of the net by Andrews. Another shot coming in from Edwards, went wide. Andrews in front of the net again with a great block there. And now here comes the Spartans. Basgel, cross-ice pass to Stramel. Stramel over to Howard. Stramel takes a knee, fires a shot. Couldn't quite get the shot he wanted. That one trickles wide. Howard across to Andrews. Andrews sending that puck around the boards. It's taken away from Stramel. He's going to have to fight for that one with Truscott and Edwards. Howard comes in to help. Truscott's able to get that loose puck. A minute remaining in the period. Hallam, that puck a little far out in front of him. He's pressured by the Spartan defense on the boards. Basgel and Geary. Hage and Larson coming in to help. No one's winning this puck battle just yet. On the boards comes loose. Basgel and Hallam going to fight for it again. Wolverines coming away with it. Duke from the blue line. Over to Hage. Hage from the high slot, fires a shot, bouncing in front of Augustine. He's able to poke that one away. Joey Larson gets that puck, trying to get away from his goaltender. 25 seconds remaining in the first period. Basgel to Dorwart. Dorwart brings it into the zone for the Spartans. Pass over, shot, and that one just tipped off the stick of Corpy. 10 seconds remaining. Wolverines with the puck, possibly one more last opportunity before the period ends. Schifsky couldn't get the shot up there. Great defensive play by Gucciardi. Larson's able to come down with that puck as the final horn sounds. And man, it's a rivalry hockey game. Ethan, what more can you say? Lots of penalty minutes here, lots of action, but we're tied up at 1-1 going into the first. Both teams will be back to full strength, tied at 1-1, and the second period at Munn Ice Arena is underway. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Kelly and Ernest are out of the box, and both teams are back to full strength. Puck is loose in the neutral zone, picked up by Geary. Send the puck forward for Howard, but he had his stick tangled up in Duke's arm, so it looks like he just couldn't really get his stick down on that puck, but it'll be called back for icing on the Spartans, so we'll head right into the Spartan offensive zone. Face off for the Wolverines.
Yeah, and as we're here back at full strength, Michigan State, 6 penalties for 23 minutes. Michigan 2 penalties for 4 minutes. Michigan had 6 more penalties than Michigan State in their last matchup on January 18th. So the Spartans are the ones that are starting off a little bit less cool-headed, but Adam Nightingale and, of course, Brandon Dorado had a lot to say to their teams about that high penalty that we saw in the first period.
And both goals coming on the power play. We talked to associate head coach Rob Razzie for the Wolverines, and he talked about how important special teams are, especially in these rivalry matchups. It can really all come down to special teams sometimes in this game, and that has certainly been true so far, as Howard trying to ring a shot. That one blocked by the Wolverines. Here comes Werner. Werner with the pass around. Augustine is going to swallow that one up. He gets knocked over a little bit by Draper, and players are going to pile up behind the net. Anytime your goalie is so much as grazed, that team is going to make you hear it.
Well, especially in this rivalry where otherwise you might just let it go, momentum carrying you on, but everything has malice in this rivalry between Michigan and Michigan State. And Charlie Stramel was not going to let that go. I don't think much is going to be let go here. And just as we're talking about these penalties coming on, already going to be another one.
2 minutes for slashing.
So Draper heads to the box for slashing. He's standing outside the box. He thinks Stramel's going to get called for roughing, but it looks like he will be, as Stramel will head into the box. Draper trying to make that one known to the officials. So right back to some 4-on-4. And if you're Dorado or Nightingale, I guess you'll take the 4v4 action. If you're going to have a penalty, might as well be both teams getting the penalty. And Draper was the one that kind of came in on Augustine. Their future teammates, both Red Wings draft prospects. So they've been familiar with each other. They know each other well. But just like that, only about 40 seconds of even strength, and we're right back to 4v4 hockey. A lot of open ice here. Wolverines with the puck. Fantilli over to Truscott in the corner. And it looks like Wolverines called offside, so we're going to head to the dot in the neutral zone for this face-off.
Yeah, that penalty on Stramel, though. Hurts just a little bit more for Adam Nightingale's squad because penalty already had happened from Draper, and that was an after the whistle penalty. One of those ones that Coach Nightingale told us you got to look out for the most because you can control those, you can keep a level head. And here at 4v4, when the Spartans could be with a man advantage.
Face-off won by the Spartans. Andrews up to Larson. Larson was trying to get past his defender. He couldn't. Puck goes out to Moldenhauer. He's hit on the boards by Basgall. Andrews is able to get that puck left behind for Basgall. Basgall leaving it behind, but there was no one there. Larson trying to get in as players just going up against the boards. He's able to just slide that one over to Dorwart. Dorwart flipping it into the zone, then going to chase after himself. Him and Duke behind the net. Smooth pickup there from Michael Hage. Bring it the other way for the Wolverines. Hage sends a pass off the boards. It's going to go right over to Augustine. He'll slide that over to Tiernan Shouty. Shouty to Strabak. Cross ice pass for Geary. Geary over the blue line. Geary firing that one around the boards up to Strabak at the blue line. Strabak couldn't quite get his stick fully on that pass to Kelly, but Kelly's able to get there. Couldn't keep it in the zone, though. He'll get tangled up. A pass back to Hughes. Strabak's able to contain that in the high slot. Sending up for Shouty. Edwards is there first. Back to TJ Hughes.
Michigan trying to play through TJ Hughes, understandable. What we know he can do.
Right there in front of the net, Hughes trying to connect with Edwards. Augustine keeps that one out, pokes it back for Strabak. Puck out in front of Augustine. No Wolverines there. Will go all the way to the blue lines, but kept in by Edwards. That puck goes flying up into the air. Loose. Whitelaw able to keep control of it. Puck off the boards. Augustine just tapping that one out for Maxim Strabak once again. Up to Basgall. 7 seconds remaining in this 4v4 for both teams. It's been a lot of back and forth. Is now Isaac Howard with the puck. Both teams back to full strength. Pass back to O'Connell. He'll fire a shot. That one off the stick of Truscott goes flying high up into the netting.
Isaac Howard had a shot on there. Took it up into the netting. Good defensive stick there from Truscott. So it's passed back to O'Connell, excuse me, but Truscott with the play right there, getting the stick poked out, and the pass from Isaac Howard.
Nice pass there by Howard, because any player there's expecting Howard to go to the net. He knows that, sends that pass back to give O'Connell a great shot, but a great block there by Truscott. That puck is out loose. Gucciardi, great speed there to get that one out. Gets it through the legs of Draper. Isaac Howard now with the puck, taking his time, sends it back around for Van Sagi. Different Spartans going to be on this top line with Danny Russell out of this game. Andrews from the blue line firing that shot wide. Puck's in front of the net. There was a rebound opportunity for Stramel. Didn't go in the net, but he keeps control of it. Held up on the boards. Puck's loose. The Spartans just able to keep it in on the blue line. Nick Andrews. Puck in the corner. Duke and Van Sagi. Howard's there too to fight for it. Multiple bodies in that corner on the boards. Wolverines coming away with it, wrapping around the boards. Geary keeps it in. Pass over to Van Sagi. Couldn't get the one-timer, tried to get the shot, and it was just poked away by Tyler Duke. Lukashevich sending that one in for Dorwart. Dorwart over to Howard. Howard to Lukashevich. Lukashevich firing a shot. That one looks like it went off the knee of Joey Larson and wide. Wolverines will send that one out, get some fresh skaters on the ice, but they will have to stay as that one called back for icing.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
O'Connell firing a shot right off the neutral zone face-off. He was able to take that puck and go. And yeah, like we just saw there, Spartans ahead, but only by 2 points now. The Wolverines really fighting to keep that fourth place spot and get home ice advantage. Still a lot of games left to play before this one is done. And a lot can change knowing Big Ten hockey. Dorwart with a nice takeaway in the neutral zone, entering back in. Puck left out in the open slot. Dorwart's held up. Werner's able to hit that one away. O'Connell's there in the corner. Sends pass over to Lukashevich. Dorwart takes a knee, and that one was just blocked as Draper shoving down Dorwart. Fans not happy, but no call from the officials on the ice. Basgall firing a shot, that one blocked, and Corpy diving down to that loose puck in front of him.
Yeah, shift there put in from Carson Dorwart. Had a couple chances, kind of roughed around a little bit by that Michigan defense, but I've liked what I've seen from him so far. He's had a couple plays now where he's just taken on defenders in front of him, sometimes two, tried to split the defenders, sometimes just one, not being tentative, not passing around. If he likes his matchup, he's taking it, and it's almost paid off a couple times for him. He's got that goal in the first period as well.
D'Angelo and Whitelaw at the circle facing off in the Wolverine zone. 7:35 remaining in the second, still knotted up at 1-1. Howard sending that puck around looking for Jarecki. Ray Mullen's gonna hit that one into the corner. Whitelaw goes down as D'Angelo also blowing a tire on the ice, and now the Wolverines looking to hopefully get some shots in on Trey Augustine. It's been a while since Trey Augustine's really seen any shots. These Wolverines are looking to spend a little bit more time in the offensive zone. That's what you want if you're Coach Brandon Dorado. But the Spartans making it difficult as Geary taking that puck away, sends it up for Jarecki. Jarecki sent that pass intended for Howard, sent right back in by Luca Fantilli. Geary's there behind the net once again. And now an opportunity for Whitelaw. He'll fire a shot, that one wide, ringing around. Hunter Haiti wrapping it back around the boards. Garrett Schifsky on the ice for the Wolverines. Truscott couldn't handle that one at the blue line, has to chase after it. Howard hot on his trail as Howard with a move there to get control of that puck. Howard has an opportunity, gets it over to Manisto. Manisto shot and save by Corpy. Manisto hands to his head. Tommy Manisto's 21st birthday today, so he's really hunting for that goal.
Yeah, he wants to be able to celebrate, but how about that poke check from Isaac Howard to create that opportunity? He is absolutely a full ice guy, even though he is second in the country in points and goals. He is not just offensive, he will create those chances for himself. We see him do it there, and just a great save from Corpy trying to go near side was Manisto.
Edwards over to Rayu Mullen. Rayu Mullen sending that one up for Schifsky. He'll just tip it in. Andrews is behind the net. Gucciardi up to Manisto. Manisto trying to connect with Kelly. Rayu Mullen with some fancy stick skills there to get a pass. Now a breakaway opportunity for TJ Hughes, firing a shot, that one just wide. Big hit there, Schifsky on Manisto. Wolverines still in control. Duke to Moldenhauer, firing that one off the stick of a Spartan and up into the netting.
Manisto hit Duke at the end of that one, and Duke is slow to get up. But great stop there from Trey Augustine. TJ Hughes tried to go near side on him, right past that right skate. But Augustine was there covering all that ground. You know how good he is, the Hobie Baker Award finalist. TJ Hughes won as well.
Puck getting sent right out toward Augustine. He had his glove ready, but Owen West was there just to get that one away from his goaltender out into the neutral zone. Basgall sending a pass up for Van Sagi. Van Sagi pass looking for Howard. Luca Fantilli's able to get that puck, wrap that one around the boards. Basgall and Moldenhauer going to fight for a big hit. Basgall on Moldenhauer. Shot fired in. Corpy with the save. Howard looking to connect with Basgall, finds the stick of Michael Hage instead. Now here comes Hallam. Hallam across for Moldenhauer. West was able to get to that puck first in the corner, send it up for Stramel. Stramel flipping that one into the neutral zone. Will Felicio, we haven't really said his name too much in this one, but now here comes Hallam. A breakaway opportunity, tries to get past Augustine and just goes wide. Tried to get on the backhand of that stick and couldn't find the net. Now here comes O'Connell across to Dorwart as a stoppage on the ice. And it looks like that's Looks like it's just going to be called offsides. Was waiting to see if they were going to call a penalty. Looked like there had been a trip, but we're staying even at 5-5. Just an offsides call on the Spartans.
I saw a trip. I thought
There was a player going down on one knee for Michigan State. Almost a trip, but not called, just an offsides.
Is that a stick check?
And now here comes Draper breaking into the zone. Draper getting tripped up in front of the net. Pass back to Truscott. Truscott over to Werner. Werner up to Felicio, who sends that one wide. And now here comes Felicio with a great interception there in the neutral zone as the Spartans were looking for a 2v1 opportunity. Puck gets sent behind Augustine. Wolverines and Spartans getting some fresh skaters on the ice. Strabak, pass up, beautiful connection with Geary. Him and Edwards both going down as they fought for that puck. Wolverines coming away with it. Puck back, Augustine playing it outside of his net. Pass up to Andrews. Andrews up to D'Angelo. He'll lose that one to Edwards. Edwards to Lapointe. Lapointe sending it right back. Augustine didn't quite get his stick on that one. Had to retreat back to his net. Puck left out in front of him. D'Angelo able to hit that one away. Stramel up to Jarecki. Jarecki keeps control of that puck. Looked like, don't know if he intentionally faked the shot, but didn't get the shot and tricked out his defender nonetheless. Puck out loose. Kelly couldn't keep it in the blue zone, but he keeps control. Stramel up to Kelly. Kelly firing a shot and snagged out of the air. Huge hit there. Estapa taking Manisto down. Estapa immediately called on that one. Tommy Manisto has just been getting beaten up on the ice, but now the Spartans will get an opportunity on the man advantage immediately after that. The elbow of Estapa just going right in, you see there, to Manisto. Yeah. He'll head right to.
Right in the back, too. Not even in a way that Manisto could see it was coming, and I think that's part of why he was so upset about that one. Slowly glided off to the bench, and then Estapa was yelling at the ref, it looked like, to try to reconsider, but that's a penalty. Kelly, I think, might have been trying to go a little bit higher than he ended up shooting it, but an easy scoop for Corpy.
So Spartans on the man advantage right there. Basgall firing a shot. Save by Corpy. Cameron Corpy. A .966 save percentage so far in this game, and it's only the second. He has been so impressive stopping the Spartans. 29 shots on goal, and he's only allowed one of them in. Early in this one is really locked in since that power play goal from Carson Dorwer, but the Spartans, another opportunity on the man advantage as the Wolverines get the clear right there.
Yeah, and only 14 shots on goal for Michigan compared to Michigan State's now 30. So a big disparity there, but still 1-1. How can the Spartans capitalize off this high volume of shots? They're gonna have an extra man to do it here.
But a clear right there and an opportunity for Josh Ernest on the shorthanded, fires a shot and saved by the blocker of Augustine.
That's 3 straight now for Trey Augustine, stopping those one-on-ones, man.
Spartans taking a second to control the puck. Dorwart sending that one in. Edwards and Howard going to fight for behind the net. Puck in the corner. Hallam fighting, gets that over to Edwards, but it looks like it's going to be called for a hand pass on the Wolverines.
Yeah, just keeping the puck in the air there as we get a chance to look at that shot. Trying to go near side over the right shoulder of Augustine, getting the blocker on it.
Spartans coming away with the face-off. Andrews from the blue line. Shot fired. That one goes wide. Shot coming from O'Connell. Larson couldn't keep that one in, and now Schifsky an opportunity. Andrews got in front of him, so Schifsky had to go make a pass. Shot fired there by Draper. Pad save by Augustine. The Wolverines doing a great job at just killing time of this penalty as that Schifsky got tangled up with Andrews. His stick left out on the ice. Kelly fighting through defenders to get that puck over to Larson. Larson wrapping it behind the net. Players going down. And it looks like we're gonna have a delayed penalty now. This one coming on the Spartans.
A really fast second period here. No goals yet, but Michigan State, a lot of shots, still tied at 1.
a dangerous turnover there by Strabak. The puck was right in front of the net. The Spartans able to clear it as the Wolverines with the puck. In comes Duke. Gets held up on the boards. Gucciardi back to Stramel. Stramel's going to clear that just as Estapa is able to come out of the box. So the Wolverines at full strength. They'll end this period on the power play and have just a few seconds on it when we start the third. We'll see what they can do in this next minute and 10 seconds. Clear right there from Shouty. Edwards will chase the puck.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Ethan Edwards sends it behind for Hage. Hage over to Hughes. Up to Horkoff. Horkoff back to Edwards, over to Hughes. Hughes to Hage on the circle. 45 seconds remaining. Edwards on the blue line. Werner sending that one in for Hughes. Nice connection there between the two. Back to Werner. Werner sending it up to the blue line. The Wolverines taking time to set up this play as here comes Werner, firing a shot at a block from Basgol.
Great block.
Edwards to Werner. Hage was calling for it. Werner's taking his time over to Edwards. Back over TJ Hughes. Sends it up to Werner. Werner firing a shot. Chaos in front of the net, and Gucciardi's able to clear that one out. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Looks like that's just about gonna do it for the second, but the Wolverines will still have just a little bit under 10 seconds. Looks like it'll be about exactly 7 seconds as that final shot fired wide. So 8 seconds, excuse me, there on the power play for the Wolverines.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Wrapped up, helmet came off in the process. We'll have the stoppage on the ice, obviously, if any player's helmet is off their head, but staying at 5v5, face-off won by the Wolverines. Whitelaw bringing the zone, has the puck behind the net. Estapa, big hit there by D'Angelo. The puck is loose. Jarecki batting that one away as D'Angelo lost his stick. He couldn't get to it. Jarecki still battling out there in the neutral zone, is able to dump that one in. Fantilli's there before O'Connell. Here comes Ethan Edwards. Edwards up to Schifsky. That puck got tangled in the official skate. Schifsky had a moment to collect that back up, dump it in so the Wolverines could get a line change. D'Angelo with the puck sends it back for Gucciardi. Gucciardi and Howard almost colliding there. Miscommunication. Ernesti grabbing that puck in the neutral zone. Hughes was looking to set him up. Ray Mullen at the blue line. Over to Edwards across to Truscott. Fires a shot right in front of the net. Was Ernesti, couldn't get the shot. Right there in front of the net. Augustine with the save. 2 shots, 3 shots. The puck is still loose and the Spartans get the clear. 2 great saves and a great defensive play there by Michigan State.
Way to stay calm for Augustine, just waiting back. Knows it's coming, and he let it hit him, but kept it out of the net.
As that puck gets called back for icing, something that anyone who's watched Trey Augustine at all kind of knows about him, but we talked about it with Nick Andrews on Augustine's composure. Whether he's just had a goal scored on him, completed a shutout, his mood doesn't change, and Andrews says, doesn't mean he doesn't care, he's just that calm and composed, and that's a really hard thing to do mentally for a goalie. It's a very different mental game that they have to play, and Augustine just does it so well. It's what makes him one of the top goaltenders in the country and in college hockey. An opportunity right there for the Wolverines, blocked by Lukashevich. Van Sagi keeping control of the puck. Nice stick work there from him. Basgol tipping it around for Stramel. Stramel having to fight Duke. Basgol keeps it in at the blue line. Lukashevich over to Larson. Larson back up to Lukashevich. He'll fire a shot. Corby saves. Just out loose. That one almost trickled back into the net, but it went on the other side of the post and wide. Corpy with the dive to get down on that puck. Oh my goodness.
Wow. The shot came in from Lukashevich all the way on the blue line, and then it hit that scrum right there in front of Corpy. It was Stramel who had hit, and then it just so happened to drop a few centimeters from where that would be a good goal for Michigan State, but hits the post, and Corpy's able to dive and keep it away. But wow, that was so close on the deflection from Stramel, trying to disrupt things in front of the net.
Corpy probably just giving that post a little thank you as a deflection the other side of the post. That one was going in. Just inches from Michigan State taking the lead. Players tangled up in the corner. Larson, he's tangled up with Edwards. They're going at it on the other side of the ice. Both players down. We'll have a stoppage there as they're tangled up. Some extracurriculars behind the play. Larson trying to get that final shove in as both guys will head to the box for roughing.
Yeah, they just wouldn't let go of each other. First, it's that shove into the boards, and Edwards was keeping Larson there, and then Larson wasn't going to let him walk away from that. He grabs a leg here at the end of this. Holding is the call. There's the leg grab, bringing him down. So a little bit of some grappling, some jiu-jitsu on the ice here. Fist fighting isn't enough anymore. We've got to go MMA style.
You know, we talked about how much special teams are important, but I don't think anyone was really anticipating how much 4v4 play we would have in this one. Most of the time, these teams have had penalty minutes. It's been 4v4 play, a lot of open ice, but it stayed knotted at 1-1. So we'll have another 2 minutes on the 4v4. We've also seen a lot of 4v4, a team taking another penalty in that 4v4 and having to go on a bit of a kill. Wolverines with the puck. Shouty with a hit there on Fantilli. Shouty went down trying to get the pass across, a diving block made by Duke. Oh my goodness. What a defensive play there from the Wolverines.
Oh, this is a great game.
Puck goes in, Augustine covered down, but get another look at that sequence. Multiple players going down on the ice, still getting the pass, but the block there from Duke putting his body on the line to stop that puck.
Yeah, could have been a trip there from Fantilli, just tangled up was him and Shouty almost had that lane, but shot comes off anyway. Great block from Michigan. Just 33 shots they've now faced and 32 saved. Combination of the goal play and the defense.
We talked about it in our open. This game is really one that's coming down to the defensive plays of both of these teams. Both teams had some fantastic blocks, some fantastic poke checks, just great defensive play all around from these teams, shutting down two powerful offenses. Stramel trying to connect with Howard. That one goes flying out of the zone. Gucciardi has to go back to retrieve it.
And it hasn't necessarily been the two blue liners that we pointed out, but the whole blue line has been playing so good for both of these teams and been the difference so far in keeping these pucks out of the net.
Howard got that through the legs of Ernestine, but couldn't get to Stramel. Ray Mullins able to collect that puck. Wolverines out in the neutral zone. Ernestine back to Fantilli. Fantilli leaving it behind for Duke. About 30 seconds remaining in the 4v4. Duke held up by West. Ernestine's there to help out his teammate, but couldn't find a shot in front of Augustine. Poked away by O'Connell, sent over to the boards. Now puck's out open in some ice, but Fantilli's able to corral that one, and Wolverines just holding on to it back in their own zone. 10 seconds remaining in the 4v4. Larson and Edwards both getting ready to come out of that box. That puck is wrapped around behind Augustine. Moldenhauer and West going to fight for it in the corner. Both teams now back to full strength. Moldenhauer with the puck sends it up for Felicio. Felicio has that one just poked away by O'Connell, has to corral it and send it right back in. Felicio at the blue line once again. O'Connell trying for the poke check, but Felicio's able to get the puck over to Horkoff. In the corner, O'Connell with that puck. He's hit hard on the board. Scramble. Dorward's able to just poke it out of zone. Wolverines keep control. Horkoff dumping it right back in. Basgel sends it out, looking for Shouty. Shouty bringing it over the blue line. Shouty, nice pass to Manisto. Manisto in the slot, waits to take the shot, was looking to set up Geary. A shot by Shouty. The puck is still loose. Manisto has it behind the net. And he tried to send that one up to Geary. Geary wasn't ready for it, couldn't keep it in the zone. Stravac will have to chase.
So close once again there. The puck just dribbling wide. Seen it twice now in a row.
Manisto coming right back in, over to Kelly. The Spartans gonna try that play once again, but Strabak not keeping it in. We'll have to go and chase once again. Time flying here in the third. 11:30 remaining in this game. Players right in front of the Spartan bench just fighting for that puck. LaPointe is gonna send that one into the Wolverine zone as they'll get some fresh skaters on the ice. Gucciardi with the puck. As Van Sagi gets a pass of ice, he has time and space, looking to go past Corpy. Corpy with the save. No Spartans there for the rebound. LaPointe with the puck in the neutral zone. He's pushed by D'Angelo in front of his own bench from his knees. Sends the puck into some open ice, picked up by Andrews. Andrews looking to get the pass off the boards for Howard, finds the stick of Duke instead. Duke setting that puck down the length of the ice. Andrews is there to collect it behind his own netminder.
Yeah, Michigan's just skating so hard for these pucks, and that's why Michigan State hasn't had a chance like they had off that first goal, a set shot. They're just skating that, sending everything at whoever has that puck. It's working well for them.
Schifsky picking up the puck, brings it into the offensive zone for the Wolverines. Slows it down at the boards, pass up to Truscott. Truscott gets tripped up. O'Connell, his stick is buried in Truscott. He can't get it loose. The puck was buried underneath Truscott. No whistle called. They let him keep playing until that puck could come free. The Spartans coming away with it. Van Sagi dumping that puck in. As Corpy was out of his net, looking to collect it from the other side, that puck almost trickled in. Oh my goodness, that would have been a devastating loss for Cameron Corpy, but luckily that puck went wide as he was on the wrong side of the net. And right there, Larson, just on the blue line, was battling for it, will be called offsides.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
31 minutes for Michigan State now off those 10 penalties. More than half the game.
This could be a huge momentum shift here. Not a lot of time left in the third. The Wolverines looking to get that go-ahead goal on the power play. The Spartan kill has been good, but all we've seen are special teams goals so far. It's really going to come down to these special team moments right here. Hage back on the ice, that's good to see. Wasn't too bad of a hit, just some blood that had to get cleaned up, but good to see him back on the ice. Nonetheless, for the Wolverines, that it wasn't too bad of a cut for him. Opportunity in front there for Hage, but now Manisto gathering that puck. Tommy Manisto has a shorthanded opportunity. He's gonna control that puck, slow it down with multiple defenders on him. There's a battle at the boards. Dorwart behind just to help. No matter what, maybe no shots, but definitely killing off some time there. And right there, Shouty will get the clear, but Dorwart was there. Now Carson Dorwart with an opportunity, high slot. He's blocked by Edwards.
Edwards playing a really close defense on him, trying to stay touching him at all times, and that shot just goes right into his stick because he wasn't able to really shoot it all since he was right on him.
Truscott with the puck, brings that one around the boards for Hallam. Hallam had a lot of speed coming to that puck, so it got a bit out in front of him. Andrews able to send that one up to Shouty, blocked there by Dorwart, and Andrews will get the clear on that one. 35 seconds remaining in the power play for the Wolverines.
Huge clears from the Spartans.
Big hit there, Geary on the boards. Spartans looking to get the clear, the puck's still loose in the zone. Truscott gets that pass over to Whitelaw, back to Truscott on the blue line. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Truscott firing a shot, deflected off the stick of Geary, and he'll clear that one the length of the ice as time expires. Looks like the Spartans are gonna get that kill. That is a huge penalty kill for Michigan State, only allowing two shots on net. Both of them went wide.
Yeah, and a huge final clear from Geary, stopping that last deflection attempt right in front of the net. That's where a lot of the dangers happen tonight.
Puck out into some open ice. Owen West is there first, slides that puck up for O'Connell. O'Connell just tapping it forward for Larson. Pass off the boards from O'Connell back to Larson. Duke was there first. hit on the boards there. Strabak on Moldenhauer. West corralling that puck in the neutral zone once again. Nice cross ice pass, good connection to O'Connell. He's held up by defenders. Hughes gonna get it right back. Hughes crossed the ice. Schifsky had space but couldn't quite get a hold of that puck. Bounced off his skate. That one went, looks like behind Augustine and then through his leg. So bit of an opposite goal there. Can't quite tell the angle that one was coming from, but that was an interesting one. Is that one fired in by Ernest Augustine with the glove save. Some pushing and shoving happening behind the net with 2:39. This one tied at 1-1. Emotions are high on the ice right now.
Yeah, I think David Gucciardi just got a free shove there in front of the net. But as you can see, just a battle coming in behind. There's that one that went behind and under Augustine Marin. I think you were right. Went under the right skate of Augustine. But it's the defense. It's been the whole way, and it still is.
As a shot fired in right off the face-off from Hallam. Augustine with the save. If you listen to our broadcast a lot, you've definitely heard me say before, but the way Trey Augustine is able to elevate his game in the third period, it's not that either goaltender has really let in any shots since that first goal, but Trey Augustine lets in very few goals in third periods of games. The Wolverines trying to catch up in the shot count. That faceoff there won by the Spartans, trying to clear it out. Gucciardi tried to tip it off his stick, kept in by Hallam. Whitelaw up to Edwards. Edwards wrapping it back around for Draper. Gucciardi taking that one away, picked up by Shouty. Shouty hit on the boards. Hallam's getting it back. Puck up to Edwards. That one fires wide. Gucciardi getting the puck. He'll send it up. Manisto too far ahead of himself there. Wolverines send that puck right back in. Kelly's held up on the boards. Puck flying high. Stays in place. Stramel with the catch over to Basgel. Spartans flip that one back in. Stramel gets some speed and gets that puck behind the net over to Howard, trying to set up Kelly in the slot. He couldn't get the shot. He gets a pass up to Basgel. Over to Lukashevich. Howard firing a shot. That one blocked. Looks like the block came from Luca Fantilli. 1:30 remaining in this game.
And that block knocked the glove off of Fantilli. That's how outstretched he was for it.
Puck gets dumped in deep. Howard looking to set up Van Sage. He gets a tip and that one goes wide. He's hit hard on the boards. A little slow to get up. Stramel kept it in. No one there for the Spartans. Pass up to Duke. 1:10 remaining. Puck wrapped around the boards. Geary's there. Couldn't get his stick on that puck. Here come the Wolverines. Opportunity for Schifsky. Couldn't find the pass. Minute remaining in the period. Firing a shot and a goal! Schifsky gets the tip in off of Edwards' shot, and with less than a minute remaining, the Wolverines take the lead. 56.7 seconds remaining on the clock. Face-off won by the Wolverines. They're just going to look to hold on to this lead and take the win in game one. We'll see what the Spartans do with the final seconds as Dorwart's breaking in. He's absolutely pounded by defensemen. Stramel had to send that one behind the net. As crashing in was Joey Larson. He has the puck. Larson setting up the shot. Saved by Corpy.
Yeah, this one just goes near post. Able to stop it off the left shoulder, bat it down, and cover it up. A textbook night from Cameron Corpy continues. Just a little over 3 goals against average. Only one here tonight.
Face-off won by the Spartans. Batting it in. Howard looking to set up Stramel. The Wolverines clear it an empty net and just wide. Trey Augustine out of the net. The Spartans with the extra skater. 21 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's out.
Close there to end that one for Michigan, but no. 18 seconds left in this one, and they're going to give them 21 seconds. 21 seconds left to get a shot off here. What can Michigan State draw?
Puck sent out behind the net. Opportunity, Larson, he's got his stick tangled up. Andrews couldn't keep it in. 9 seconds remaining in this game, and it looks like the Wolverines are gonna come away with it. A final stitch effort shot from Larson. Corpy makes the save, 1.6 remaining in this one. We'll get one more face-off in the offensive zone.
Gotta have a quick face-off win here and a shot almost immediately if it's even possible for Stramel here. But Michigan is gonna create a wall in front of their net.
Stramel and a stop on the face-off. Puck is tangled up between players, and that will do it. The Wolverines take game one. Cameron Corpy led in the Munsters here at what a game for him. If you're picking a star of a game, it has to be Cameron Corpy. 38 saves, 974 save percentage. And the Wolverines, for the second time this season, will take game one. Garrett Schifsky having the game winner in both. And the Wolverines will celebrate at Munn. The Spartans will hang their head and look to try to capitalize tomorrow for some much needed points. A lot of action here in this rivalry matchup. Thanks so much for joining us. We're gonna send it over to our studio crew.
Spartan Hockey News.